Marilyn Monroe was an iconic American actress, singer, and model. She was considered a femme fatale of the 1950s. Her allure, characterized by platinum blonde hair and a glamorous style, captivated audiences with a blend of innocence and sensuality. Starring in hit films like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Some Like It Hot, Monroe showcased both comedic and dramatic talents. Despite her professional success, Monroe's personal life was marked by struggles, including failed marriages and battles with mental health issues. Her untimely death in 1962 at the age of 36 only added to her enigmatic legacy, solidifying her status as a Hollywood legend. In this video, let's take a glimpse of these 10 fascinating facts about the complex and multidimensional life of Marilyn Monroe beyond her glamorous persona. Fact number 1. Marilyn Monroe had a tough start in life. She was born on June 1, 1926 in Los Angeles, California, but things weren't easy for her. When she was young, she didn't get to stay with her family much. Instead, she spent a lot of time in foster homes and orphanages because her mom had problems with her mental health. This made Marilyn's early years unstable and challenging. But even though life wasn't easy, Marilyn didn't give up. She faced those tough times with strength and determination. Those early struggles actually helped shape her into the strong and resilient woman we remember her as. Fact number 2. Before Marilyn Monroe became famous as an actress, she was already making waves as a model. In 1944, her modeling journey began unexpectedly when Private David Conover was assigned to photograph women working at the Radioplane Company factory for the war effort. Coincidentally, Norma Jean, then 19 years old, was working there at the time. When Conover spotted her, he saw potential and told her she could be a real morale booster. He asked her to change into a sweater from her locker instead of her overalls so that he could capture her true beauty. These photos ended up being featured in numerous morale-boosting magazines, showcasing Norma Jean's natural charm and helping to kickstart her modeling career. In 1945, she joined the Blue Book modeling agency, and soon enough, she was in high demand for ads and magazine covers. One of her biggest modeling jobs was when she appeared as the centerfold for the first-ever issue of Playboy magazine in 1953. Monroe's time as a model helped her learn a lot about looking good in pictures and striking poses. This experience played a big part in making her so mesmerizing when she later appeared in movies. She knew how to catch people's attention and keep them interested, which made her transition from model to movie star seem effortless. Fact number 3. Marilyn Monroe's journey to her iconic name was quite a process. Born Norma Jean Mortensen, she briefly used the name Jean Norman during her modeling days in the 1940s. When she signed her first contract with Fox, she and a Fox executive named Ben Lyon started brainstorming for a stage name. Lyon thought she resembled Broadway star Marilyn Miller, who had a similar life story and suggested Marilyn as her first name. Marilyn herself suggested Monroe as her last name, inspired by her mother's maiden name. Before settling on Marilyn Monroe, she considered several other options, including Claire Norman, Meredith, and Carol Lind. It was a thoughtful process, and Marilyn went through many suggestions before deciding on the perfect name. 4 months before marrying Arthur Miller in February 1956, Marilyn officially changed her name to her stage name. From then on, Norma Jean Mortensen became a thing of the past, and Marilyn Monroe became the name we all know and remember. Fact number 4. One of Marilyn Monroe's most famous moments in her career happened in a movie called The 7-Year Itch, which came out in 1955. There's a scene where Marilyn Monroe stood on a subway grate in New York City, wearing a little white dress, and braved an upward breeze. It happened after midnight on the corner of Lexington Ave and 52nd Street. Monroe recreated this scene an impressive 14 times for the movie. The filming took about 3 hours, and they had to do it so many times to get it just right. Imagine, 100 male photographers and between 2,000 and 5,000 spectators were there, all cheering whenever her skirt blew up. It was quite a spectacle, and it became one of the most famous scenes in movie history. Fact number 5. An often overlooked side of Marilyn Monroe is her love for reading. Throughout her career, there have been over 100 pictures of her caught in the act of reading, sometimes even during photo shoots. She had quite an impressive personal library, with over 400 books to her name. She wasn't just into fiction. Monroe read everything from novels, drama, and poetry to nonfiction books on psychology, politics, religion, philosophy, travel, and history. She wasn't afraid to tackle challenging texts like James Joyce's Ulysses. Sometimes, photos of her reading such difficult books are taken lightly, probably because people mostly remember her as a screen goddess rather than the intellectually curious woman she was when the cameras were off. Monroe's love for literature shows she was more than just a Hollywood star. She had a thirst for knowledge and a love for books that went beyond her glamorous image. Fact number 6. Marilyn Monroe wasn't just a great actress, she was also really smart about business. She was one of the first female stars to start her own production company, called Marilyn Monroe Productions. With this company, she wanted more say in the movies she made, which was pretty groundbreaking for actresses back then. Even now, you can still find products with Marilyn's face on them, like perfumes that are inspired by her. Her business savvy has left a lasting legacy, showing that she was more than just a movie star. Marilyn Monroe was also a successful businesswoman, and her influence is still felt in Hollywood today. Fact number 7. Marilyn Monroe's love life was always a hot topic. She got married 3 times, including to famous baseball player Joe DiMaggio and playwright Arthur Miller. But despite her glamorous image, her relationships were often rocky and ended in divorce. There were also a lot of rumors about her being involved with President John F. Kennedy and his brother, Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy. These rumors added to her mystique and made her even more intriguing to people. All these stories about her love life have led to a lot of speculation about what really happened to her, especially around her death. Marilyn Monroe's romantic entanglements remain a big part of her mysterious legacy. Fact number 8. Marilyn Monroe wasn't just a talented actress, she could also sing like a dream. She captured audiences with her smooth, sultry voice, delivering unforgettable performances like Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend in the movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Monroe recorded several hit songs, but one of her most iconic moments was when she sang Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy in 1962. It's a performance that people still remember today. Her musical abilities added even more charm to her already captivating personality. Marilyn Monroe wasn't just a star on the screen, she could light up a stage with her voice, too. Fact number 9. Marilyn Monroe was known for her generosity and dedication to helping others. In 1953, she teamed up with Jane Russell to perform at the Hollywood Bowl, raising funds for underprivileged children at St. Jude's Hospital. Even during her honeymoon with Joe DiMaggio, Marilyn didn't forget about giving back. She did 3 shows for U.S. service members stationed in Korea. She also worked with the World Adoption International Fund, helping more than 50,000 abandoned children find homes. In 1955, Marilyn rode a pink elephant at a gala for Mike Todd's Celebrity Circus at Madison Square Garden, raising money for the Arthritis and Rheumatism Foundation. Marilyn was always finding ways to support important causes. She donated her earnings from the world premiere of The Prince and the Showgirl to the Milk Fund for Babies. In 1958, she participated in the March of Dimes fashion parade, raising money to help children with polio. Additionally, she contributed to a children's welfare organization that provided free breakfasts to underprivileged children, showing her commitment to making a positive difference in the lives of those in need. Fact number 10. Marilyn Monroe had several film projects that she never got to finish for different reasons. One of the most well-known is Something's Got to Give, which was left incomplete when she passed away. Even though the movie was eventually remade with a new title and different actors, Marilyn's absence was felt. Her unique talent and presence were irreplaceable. These unfinished projects remind us of the potential Marilyn had and the impact she could have had on the film industry if she had been able to complete them. They serve as a bittersweet reminder of her talent and the films that could have been. And that wraps up our list of 10 fascinating facts about Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe's life and career were a mix of triumphs, tragedies, and mysteries that still capture our imaginations today. Monroe's story is a testament to the enduring appeal of her talent and charm. Her unique combination of beauty, vulnerability, and talent continues to inspire and captivate people from all walks of life, making her an eternal legend whose legacy will never fade. If you want to see more interesting videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and tap the notification button to stay updated on what's the latest.